North Korea behind the IT cyber attacks.
North Korea is your coworker and CrowdStrike has the receipts. Imagine you hire a software developer last quarter who has a great resume, they pass the interview, they show up to stand ups, and they're a great communicator. And then suddenly CrowdStrike tells you that they might be funding a nuclear weapons program. This is not hypothetical. This is Tuesday. So CrowdStrike just dropped their annual threat report, and the headline is alarming. Between April 2025 and May 2026, a North Korean hacking group they call Famous Cholima was responsible for 47% of all state-backed hands-on keyboard intrusions targeting the U.S. sector. Hands-on keyboard means a real human being, not an automated malware, is actively operating inside of your system. This is going to be obviously harder to detect because it looks like normal user behavior, and Famous Cholima has mastered getting through the front door legitimately. Here's how the playbook works. North Korean operatives use AI-generated deepfakes, real-time face spoofs during video interviews, combined with stolen passports and driver's license to pose as American citizens. They apply for remote roles, they pass background checks, they get hired. Once inside, they do three things simultaneously. Collect a paycheck that gets funneled back to, steal intellectual property and sensitive data, and target crypto blockchain developers especially. North Korea pulled $2 billion in stolen crypto in 2025 alone. When they get caught, they flip the script. They threaten to leak the stolen data unless the company pays up. So the company gets extorted by the employee they just tried to fire. The sanctions don't stop this. The indictments don't stop this. South Korean intelligence estimates thousands of trained operatives are deployed globally with monthly earning quotas. This is a nation state running a remote staffing agency to fund nuclear weapons, and they're really, really good at it. So a couple of key terms. So Famous Cholima, again, is CrowdStrike's code name for North Korea's IT worker infiltration group. Deepfake fraud identity is when you use video or images to impersonate real people during verification. And if you think about this from a career angle, you have, the background specialist, which I do think that could potentially be a role that we might see emerging as remote hiring becomes obviously a threat vector. That's what we've seen. So I think for this one, it'll be important for you to understand how your company has, or what do they have in place when it comes to verifying remote workers. I am seeing beyond that video call, right? I am seeing that sometimes employers are implementing some form of validation, verification, where you will actually have to get a mobile device and scan your face and prove right now randomly that this is you. I ain't mad at it. If you is who you say you is, but then we open up another vector of what are you doing with my biometric features? How are you protecting that data? So I don't know. North Korea definitely is on. That's some bad stuff going on right there.
Not only that, I think they do the little thing. Hey, reach back and touch that, like trying to get them things. But like honestly, I don't know how they pass some of these things because what's in you? Didn't you react? Didn't you watch the thing with me? Or maybe I did it myself when I reacted to them like interviewing.
I don't know. I don't remember.
But yeah, it was horrible. I was like, I don't know how they're passing these interviews. It was a mess to me.
Imagine you trying to fire somebody and they're trying to extort you.
Right.
No, seriously. Like that's absolutely insane.
Give me a second. My freaking dash lane logged out for whatever reason. Speaking of, while we were just talking, my mom was telling me how like AT&T messed up like my grandma's phone and added her like her old house phone to make it a cell phone number and a whole bunch of hoopla.
Bring back house phones.
But I was like, at this point,
I would so have a house phone. Actually, the thought of it ringing, like, like.
But no, the thing that made me mad is like, first of all, you can kind of tell like, hey, my grandma's old. She don't understand what you're telling her. And you messed up her whole He messed up. The dude messed up all her stuff to where the point my grandma's phone was off and she didn't even know. She didn't even get a bill. And she had no way to like to contact anybody. So I was like, that's just crazy. Where are we? Oh, okay. Anthropic and Fable. I think that's
Remember when landlines like got that feature where whoever was calling would pop up on the TV?
I don't remember that. You had some money.
It would literally pop up on the TV. I think I don't know
had
what
some
service
money.
that was through. My grandparents had that though.